third attribute of success, it turns out that successful people know that time is limited. They've got a sense of urgency. It's an amazing thing. People tend to be amazingly, relaxed about just burning time. The research shows that if you want to be successful, you don't have time. Let me show you an interesting mathematical idea. The question is, what percentage of your life, and this is a question I ask, because I say to our people, you haven't got much time. You think you have a lot of time left in you, but you haven't. What percentage of your life have you lived? So how we work it out is, well, you say, I'm 30 years old, I think, and I'm going to live, I'm 40 and I'm going to live to 80. You follow this? If you get to 80, what you find is that you've lived 40 years. You think you'll live 80. How much of your life have you lived? Half. Right. So you figure, well, I've got a lot of time. Plenty of time. I've come a long way. I'm only halfway through. It's a long journey. Right? But that's not true. That's how time works, in a linear way. If I'm sitting on the side of the road with a stopwatch timing you. But that's not how you feel time. Right? Because when you're a year old, a year is 100% of your life, right? When you're 2 years old, a year is 50% of your life. When you're 3, a year is a third of your life. When you're 48, a year is 1/48 of your life, 2%. As you get older, the years get shorter. Anyone disagree with me? Anyone here feeling the years are getting longer? If you ever question why, the years are getting shorter. Can you feel it? So let me recalculate this for you, so you get my drift. I'm saying to you, real time is linear. That's how we worked it out, right? Let me show you what perceived time is. The first year, when you were 1 year old, I count as 1. When you're 2 years old, I count as a half. When you're 3 years old, I count as a third. You following me? And ultimately, I do the same on the bottom, to 1/40, all the way to 1/80. You following the mathematics? That's how long you've lived. Not 50%. You've lived that long. You don't answer that gives you 85. If you believe that time is logarithmic, not linear, as you get older, time gets shorter, then I'm telling you, you haven't lived 50% of your life, you've lived 85% of your life. So you've only got 15% left. That's all you've got. And the beauty of this talk is I've given it all over the place. I don't care whether you're 25 or you're 80, you're in the last 15%. Right? Do the numbers. That I'll show you, I think there's a table here. Right? Age 5 through to 70. Do you all follow my logic? Fairly clear. Real time is linear. So at age 40, you lose half. Right. That's how you thought time is. If you go through my scale, you find that time looks like that. You've burnt 80% of it by the time you are 30. Now you tell me, is time linear? Do you feel that it's the same every year? It's getting quicker. That is the truth of your life. Right? So let me show you something. Pointing out some examples there. I'll do it graphically. That's what you thought time was. Age versus percentage of your life. You thought it's a straight line. You all following that? I'm telling you, it's in fact, let me just go one more step. I'm telling you it's in fact logarithmic. You burn it quickly, and then you asymptotically go towards death. That is what you're doing. And all of us here, all of us, are the last 20, 15%. You've got no time. If you want to leave a legacy, you've got to get moving. You've got to get moving now. And I would argue leaving a legacy is in this area here. Ages 25, 65. That's your working career. That's where you leave a legacy. And the really terrible thing about it is it's only 19% of your life. Let me go to the fourth attribute. Never stopping to learn. It's a fundamental issue. The ability to keep learning. Now, there are many different dimensions to this. It's interesting that especially in higher education, people qualify with some fancy degree. I said of our people, become actuaries or doctors or whatever it is. They feel the pinnacle of their knowledge was at university. Now I'm done. I can now relax. It turns out success is about always learning. Keeping that curiosity, almost that childlike quality of always asking, trying to find out more. Whatever it is, find out about it. Don't believe that, I can't learn it. And I think also in this attribute is the idea to learn more about yourself. That's a critical issue, because I think when you grow up, this is my view, blinkers are put on you. You're told by your teacher you're not good at mathematics. You're told you didn't have leadership potential. All these terrible labels. As I put them on you, it just narrows your vision. You learn less and less. And when you're exposed to to certain things, you say, well, that's not for me. I can tell you now, when I put up that graph about time, there are people in this room who don't like mathematics. And they said, oh, shit, this is trouble. Am I right or wrong? Someone somewhere said, I don't like this. I don't like where this guy's going. You've got to break that down. You've got to break that down. There's nothing above you. But I want to tell you something about knowledge that is fantastic. And I really urge you here in a learning environment. But I want to tell you something about knowledge that's special. I've just proven to you, and I hope you accept my proof, that life is logarithmic. Time is a very valuable commodity that you burn. No matter what you do, you burn it quicker and quicker. That's how we are. Right? The issue is that knowledge is the opposite. Tell me if this is true. The more you know, the easier it is to know more. Don't you find that? Pick up The Economist for the first time. It's a heavy read. Pick it up the second time. It's easier. The more you know, the easier it is to know more. Put mathematically, the time it takes to acquire the next unit of knowledge is inversely proportional to how much knowledge you have. You follow? Yeah. The next bit of knowledge is quicker the more you know, and the next, and the next. So what's beautiful about time is that it's the opposite of, knowledge, it's the opposite of time. You follow me? It's exponential. The more you know, the easier it is to know more. So if you keep applying yourself over time, you find your knowledge grows exponentially. Time is logarithmic, knowledge is exponential. The only way you can earn back the time that you are losing is to learn more. It's your only chance. And that's why the quality or the attribute of never stopping to learn is so fundamental. Let me go to this attribute, and I hope this doesn't offend you, because I've offended a lot of people with this idea, but attribute number 5 is that the research shows that successful people work hard. Now I know that isn't intuitive, right? We're all told by our parents, and I see some success. I was also some successful person. My mother would say to me, "Oh, they were lucky." That's there's something wrong. They stole the money. Kind of like we're kind of taught that you can't really get success through hard work. There's something wrong. Turns out the research shows that successful people work hard. It's a fundamental issue. You may win the lottery. My gut feel is you won't. You want to succeed, you've got to work hard. Maybe it comes back to the earlier point about the time issue. You've got to really work hard. You will not achieve it through a very simple life where you just kind of apply yourself in a rudimentary way. You've got to push hard. Now, I will tell you this, that I've set our management team at a conference where I said to them, I know you're working hard, but you can work harder. And everyone was up in arms with what I said. I said, how can you, we're killing ourselves. I haven't seen my wife for months, my children know who I am. My point though was not about you aren't working hard. The point is I'm saying to you, no matter how hard you are working, you can work harder. You can always push harder. Of course you have a limit. Of course you have limits for how hard you work, but I'm telling you, you can always work harder. And that is the key to success, the ability to just push out that last bit. Let me just talk, the second last point I'm going to make is that success is about innovation. It's an intriguing idea, but many years ago, when I used to ask people about building a company, I'd ask our staff in the induction program, if you're going to build a company that would beat discovery, give you two ways to do it. One way is to do it like we've done it, or do it better. Follow me? Or do it differently. What would you choose? Most people used to say to me, I'll do it the same but better. And of course they're wrong. When you play by other people's rules, you get killed. If you start a company that does what Discovery does, we will scalp you. We will hunt you down and kill you. You have to. Right? If you're going to start something, do it differently. You have to write the rules of the game. Success is about a deviation from the mean. You can't deviate from the mean if you're doing it the same. You have to be different. At any level, there's nothing more powerful than innovation. With the last idea, and the research shows, and again, this is counterintuitive. Successful people are honest. Now, I hope that doesn't sound self-serving. And again, it's against kind of our natural hunch. We love to believe that people who are really successful did something wrong along the way. Now, I'm not saying to you that there isn't a successful person who didn't steal. Of course, that's nonsense. I'm saying in the main, sustainable success, you need integrity for. There are many reasons for this. I believe as a leader, many of you are or will be. People will not follow you if they think you're phony. So let me end off. I've been way too long here. The journey to success is not behavioral. I think it's based on attributes. There's no order to this, but I do believe that the fuel for success is about positivity. I think once you have that, you need vision. Once you have that vision, you need to work quickly because time is short. Along the way, you need to keep learning. It's the only way to get reverse effective time. You need to work hard. It's fundamental. You need to be different. That is what success is about. It's delta to the mean. You've got to be innovative. And finally, along the way, you have to be honest with integrity. If you can do that, and I think you can, success in any way you define it is possible. And I'd argue, probable.